Hello everyone, my name is Matt, and welcome to B.E.A.N.S Daily. So, we're out here in the woods today, and I'm going to show you the B.E.A.N.S method of survival. The B.E.A.N.S method ensures your survival, and it ensures, what we always love, beans. We're kind of simulating like a lone hiker who might be a little bit lost and needs to survive, let's just say one night, or maybe just a couple hours until rescue comes. So I have water. I'm a hiker who brings an axe, and I'm a hiker who has a shoelace. So we're gonna see how we can use the B.E.A.N.S method of survival and survive for a day. All right. So the B.E.A.N.S method will pop up right here. B.E.A.N.S is a method of survival that I invented to make sure you stay safe. The B stands for be okay. You gotta remember that no matter what's going on out there in your survival situation, you will be okay. The E stands for engage your senses. If you just get quiet, you can hear everything out here. Hear some birds, the wind blowing, some chipmunks maybe, some squirrels, some wild beans. They're all out here. So make sure you engage your senses, especially need to find water. That's a 64-ounce water bottle, but who knows? The A stands for acknowledge the situation. You have to acknowledge what's going on. If you're really screwed, you just have to acknowledge it. Be like, yep, hey, I'm really screwed. The N stands for know where you are. That might seem kind of dumb because you're lost. How are you going to know where you are? What I mean by that is where I am right here. I need to know where this is. In my mind, have like a mental map. That way if I go around foraging or setting some traps with my string or throwing my axe around for fun or to build a shelter, I need to know how to get back to this spot. And I need to know if this spot isn't any good, so I can go somewhere else for a better chance of survival and safety. And that leads us into our S, which is safety first. Now it should be SPEENS for safety first, beans, safety first, but no, it's just the B.E.A.N.S method. Just always be safe. Don't do anything stupid, all right? So let's recap. Be okay, engage your senses, acknowledge the situation, know where you are, and safety first. All right, now we're gonna go set our trap, see if we can get some food coming in, and then we're gonna build a shelter, all right? Stay tuned. All right, I found a little animal trail here. Don't know what it is. It could just be critters, could be beans, could be anything. So what I did is just set up a simple snare. All right, if something comes through this, as they keep running, it'll tighten around their neck or their leg, whatever gets caught. And up here, I just attached it to a pretty strong branch to catch my smaller prey. This ain't catching a deer or a cougar, it's catching something small. And then, sometime getting food, it's just a matter of a waiting game. If I had 100 more shoelaces, I'd set 100 traps. It's just like winning the lottery. The more tickets you buy, the more chances you have to win. Same with scent traps. The more traps you set, the more chances you have of catching some food. So while we wait for this, let's go start on our shelter. So what I decided to do is right here is a nice and sturdy spot to build like an A-frame type structure to sleep in. When you're building these shelters, you gotta make sure you have a nice sturdy base. Now this fallen log here looks like it'll be good for me to use for a couple nights at least, or until I get safety. One thing that's bad about this spot though is there's definitely an animal trail running right here, but we're just gonna ignore that, okay? We're only gonna be here for a couple days, and hey, it's gonna bring the food right to us. So we're gonna get going on this A-frame. here's what I got going so far. Just a regular A-frame, some support sticks. That's gonna be the back wall, side walls going up. And here we go, you know? Having a good shelter is about, you know, keeping the heat in, keeping the elements off you. As you can see, this is a good start. But I think I heard my trap go off. So now it's time to go check that out. Take a break from this because, you know, you don't want to get sweaty. And the priorities, you know, are water, food, shelter. So let's go check out that food. You guys would not believe what I just caught in my trap. This is insane. Yeah, get ready. I came back to my trap, and right here in my snare, no way, a can of chili hot beans. Oh wow, there we go. That's what we needed to get. Let's get back to our camp, take our little break from setting up the shelter, and let's eat some beans. All right, we need to keep those calories up, so let's go eat these beans. So I'm back at my shelter. We're gonna get ready to eat these beans. But as you guys can see, you know, the shelter's not done yet, but shelter is like a work in progress type thing. You know, the longer you're here, you can always be improving your shelter. This gives you the feeling of safety, you know? I'm pretty secure in here. All right. Catching these beans is money. 3.5 servings, 120 calories per serving, 7 grams of protein. That's survival food. You know, never expected to catch the rare chili hot beans out here. Never would have thought that had happened, but this is great. This is great. Got the axe, and I don't have a spoon, so I'm probably gonna eat it with the axe. I don't know yet. But what I did have, you know, every good bean connoisseur who goes hiking in the woods brings a can opener. So let's crack these beans open. Some people say not to eat in your shelter, but today on Beans Daily, we're gonna eat in the shelter. Oh, right, yeah. You can't really tell if there's beans in there, but they're chili hot beans, I guess. The juice tastes like chili. Go figure. Good flavor. See those beans? Yep. Actually, I have an idea. A little dirt don't hurt. Let's get this lid all the way off. Let's eat them this way. I'm gonna drink some more juice first. What a nice find when you're out in a survival situation like this. It's really juicy. I might just drink one of the can. Probably the best idea. Yeah. Ingredients, water, pinto beans. Second ingredient is beans. You know, I understand water being number one, I kind of guess, but still, great find. Great for the motivation, dropping a couple. Take this bean I dropped and throw it out there. That'll attract like squirrels and bugs and stuff. I'm not worried about attracting a bear or a cougar or a wolf with these beans. If I got some meat, I would definitely eat it somewhere else or do it more safely, but we just got beans. Following the first step of the survival guide, the bean survival guide. Be okay. And safety first. Sitting here in the shelter, being safe. You guys gotta remember that survival, more than anything, is a process. You don't just go out in the woods and just survive. There's steps that are taken to survive. You attack things step by step. Like, where am I gonna sleep tonight? Step 1, find a place to build a shelter. Step 2, build the shelter. You know, simple steps. I'm eating these beans a lot faster than I thought I would. They're really good. Fresh, caught, Oregon State wild beans. Wild hot chili beans too. Rare find. But anyways, Take everything step by step. And just be okay. Engage your senses. Acknowledge the situation. Know where you are. And safety first. And I believe in all you bean people out there. The woods are nice too. It's a good place to be lost, I guess. I think I would rather be lost in the woods for a night than lost in the city for a night. I don't hear animals probably just stay away from me. In the city at night, people can mess with you. That could be illegal. Just sleep in most places. So yeah, I would definitely choose out here. And then I've almost eaten all my beans. I gotta get back to work at my shelter. We need a rating. We got the 14 bean scale. These beans are really good. I'm also hungry. I just worked up a little bit of a sweat. So they're definitely not a 0. Beans would be a 0 if like they had gravel in them. They'd be a 14 if they're like the best beans in the world. These definitely aren't the best beans in the world. Are they better than the refried beans from Taco Bell? They gave a 6 out of 14 too? Yes. 8 out of 14 beans. All right, so that's going to conclude this episode of Beans Daily. Again, remember the Beans Survival Method. Thank you for watching Beans Daily.